Hello, John here again, stuck in the box. This is day 6, that's that many, plus 1, 6, it's Saturday, so it's my first Saturday in the box. It seems a bit different because there's, obviously different people outside now, but there's actually a cart there if you can see. It's, taking away my attention with their free snacks, but the whole point in this video, not just me ranting about snacks, it's I get the best phone call of my life. Yeah, so far, yeah, best phone call of my life. I'm just off the phone with the E4 guy, PETER DICKSON. Swear to God, PETER Dickson, PETER Dickson. And I've actually recorded the phone call, and I'll just play it now. So, hello, Peter. Thanks very much for giving me a call.
Oh, you're very welcome, Joel. So, you're in Belfast, stuck in a shop.
Yeah, I'm stuck in a shop in Belfast where actually people can see me through a window. There's people waving at me right now. How
many people are outside? How many people can you see outside now?
Right now, 5 stand at me, waving. There's a lot of people online following me on Facebook and stuff as well.
And how are you managing? What are you doing about food?
Oh, well, there's restaurants around here that actually give me food.
Oh, they're giving you stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I see.
I think BT foots the bill, so they pay for it. But so I've been following your voiceover work for the last couple of years. Like I contacted you before, as you know. So can I do an impression for you?
Yes, of course.
PETER Dickson, indeed, the X Factor, Owen Quigg. What do you think?
That's very funny.
Have I got potential?
Very good indeed. It's almost like listening to myself.
Can you do one for me? Can you go like day 6 in the BT experiment box?
Yes. It's day 6 in the BT experiment box.
That's class. I think your E4 ones. I think they're brilliant. You saying you did a Batman one. What did it sound like?
I think I can't. I do so many of these, John. If I remember them all, I would go completely barking mad. And you don't always record them when they go out, so it could have been several weeks ago, and I've simply forgotten. Remind me what it was. I might be able to remember if you tell me what it was. Do you remember?
I remember when you did for a show called Ghost Whisperer, and you were like, the tagline was, person was going, "I'm sorry." No, I'm sorry. And you goes, "Yes, everybody's freaking sorry. Let's go to Sorrytown."
Everybody's freaking sorry.
Oh, that's brilliant. What was I going to say? You do the X Factor as well. That must be cool. Do you go to the live shows for the X Factor?
I do sometimes, yeah. Occasionally I'll go down to the live shows, but most of the time I pre-record my stuff at the beginning of the show, which is, it's much better that you can get the actual tape that you want, the best one.
Yeah.
And they work very hard to make the little opening package that it's called the pre-titled sequence.
Yeah.
It takes them about 4 or 5 days to do that.
God.
In fact, right after say on the X Factor, for instance, on the Saturday night, on the Sunday afternoon they take footage from the Saturday night show.
Yeah.
And they have a meeting and they decide what they're going to use, and then during Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they'll edit together that sequence. Will be cut together. Then on the Friday, I come in and I lay down the voice track for it, and then over Friday evening and sometimes through the night, when they'll edit the main show, all the elements for the main show goes through the night. So. Sometimes up to 5 o'clock on a Saturday evening, the actual tape is delivered to ITV, and it can be right up to the wire sometimes.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it?
So it's a really, really labour-intensive show and a complicated live show to do as well. Because largely dealing with amateur performers, you have to sort of bolt as much of it down as possible.
Yeah.
So I suppose rather than have a live voiceover on some occasions, probably it's better to have it pre-recorded so that it's one less thing to worry about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like so it's all ready. You're originally from Dundonald, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I lived there for until I left. I guess I must have been about 25 when I left Northern Ireland and came to London to seek my fame and fortune.
Yeah, you started off in the BBC. I think I remember reading on your thing you were like one of the youngest presenters in the BBC in Northern Ireland, was it?
Yeah, that's right. I hold the record of being the youngest ever newsreader in the history of the BBC.
That's good.
Actually.
That's a bit of a title there now.
Yeah. I was just barely out of short trousers, John. And I lied about my age. Anyway, so there you go.
I can't wait.
Life.
You did like a promo for a show called The Teeth Grinder for BBC with Fergal O'Kane as a producer. I actually did some footage for that myself as well. But he was telling me about the taxi stunt you did. I cannot wait to see that. I think he might use it for another show, but it seems really funny so far. Like just what I've heard.
Yeah, we I did Teeth Grinder for BBC Two. I think BBC Two, wasn't it? Northern Ireland.
Yeah, BBC.
Or BBC One. I can't remember which. I think it was one or other. I forget now. But yeah, we did. I did links in between the sketches.
Yeah, that was very good. Seeing the girls and stuff with you.
Yeah, with the gorgeous girls. That was a very difficult day, of course, John. A very trying, long, hard day. Looking at those semi-naked women, very, very, very difficult.
Can you say anything?
Anyway,
sorry?
I don't know. I just had a horrible flashback. No, the whole thing was very fun to do. But we also did on the second day of shoot. We did. I played the part of this Belfast taxi driver, and we picked people up from various cab ranks around the town, and we secretly filmed them in the back seat, and there was a camera on me as well, because they couldn't see any of these cameras. Now, the journey, initially, the idea was that the journey would start off quite normally, and then during the short journey wherever they were going, the conversation would begin to go very strange.
Yeah, possibly you would get more towards football players and stuff.
Yeah, well, basically he was basically I was playing the part of this gay taxi driver who obviously had a real sort of thing for young footballers, and we'd start the conversation off by saying, to these lads in the back, do you like football? And they'd go very enthusiastically say, yes, we support Chelsea or Man U or whatever it is, and then I'd say, yeah, I'm a big football supporter as well, and then it would talk about tactics and the manager, and then the conversation would then suddenly turn to, do you like the new strip, and do you like the short shorts, and it got really weird, sort of slightly surreal.
So Peter, you're aware of my predicament now that I'm stuck in a shop for 26 days. Do you think you could do it yourself?
I couldn't even imagine being stuck in a shop for 26 minutes, never mind 26 days. I think I take my hat off to you. I think that's a very difficult thing to do. Particularly, do you have curtains on the windows, or can people watch you when you're asleep?
Well, it's actually two rooms. There's one room that I stay in like over 12 hours a day, and the other room I can sleep and shower and bathe and toilet use, basically. But I was wondering, what was I going to say? Oh god, I'm going blank here. Yeah, as in the room, you're on Twitter. I've followed you on my normal account, but I think you haven't accepted me yet on the BT Experiment one. But I was wondering, would you like to follow me and all my random antics on Twitter?
Yes, I'll have a look at that. I've had trouble with Twitter the last couple of days. I haven't been able to get onto it, but I'll have a look at it, Johnny. I certainly will.
I'll send you the email with the BT Experiment thing. So, Peter, thanks very much for talking to me. And could you just give me a Roddy Good Show? Just for the crowd.
John Fitzsimmons, 26 days stuck in a shop. It's worse than my wife.
Wait.
John Fitzsimmons. John Fitzsimmons. John Fitzsimmons. Jolly good show. What a thoroughly nice bloke.
Peter, thanks very much. Here, I'll do one for you. Peter Dickson. Here's the dog's testicles.
Here's the dog's back wheels.
Peter, thanks very much for talking.
I'll do another one. Hang on.
See you later, right? Thanks. Dead on, isn't he? Sound man. He's an E4 and Paul O'Grady show. Yeah, Paul O'Grady show and the X Factor. Loads of ads. He's in Cool FM as well. Cool FM. But yeah, so that was my interview with Peter Dickson, and hopefully, I've already emailed him, but he hasn't emailed back, so there's no, there's nothing really. I was gonna say there's no guarantee, but there's nothing. So I might get in touch with the Big Brother in voiceover guy. You can only hope. We'll see. That's from me.